A mining company in the Northern Territory has been convicted in Australia's first contested case of desecration of an Aboriginal sacred site. The landmark case has partly relieved the anguish of traditional owners, but they believe the sacredness of the site, about 100 kilometres north of Tennant Creek, has been lost forever. Phoebe Stewart reports.
For 2 years, these traditional owners have been fighting a mining company that devastated one of their most sacred sites, and finally they've been rewarded.
Today's decision is a landmark decision. It is the first time that a charge of desecration has been contested and won in Australia.
But the sorrow of their ongoing loss was evident, with some crying in the courtroom.
It's a sad day. It's a really hard one to think of how we're all feeling, but as you can see, we had to come up and fight around protecting our sites and ensure that it doesn't happen to anyone else.
The decision does not relieve the anguish of the custodians who have been left an enduring legacy of a devastated sacred site.
The Darwin Magistrates Court found the company was mining and blasting too close to the sacred site, known as Two Women Sitting Down. It caused a significant rock arm to snap off and smash. Traditional owners had trusted the company. Now they feel the damage has caused sickness and death as the site's sacredness has been diminished.
They did choose profit over respecting our law and culture, and it's like losing your mother or your grandmother, or a relative.
We had never had any intention to cause damage or disrespect or hurt throughout the mining process, and I would like to personally, unreservedly and sincerely apologise to the traditional owners.
The court found the company knew the risks it was taking but went ahead anyway. OM Manganese was fined $150,000 on charges of desecration and damage, about a third of the maximum penalty. It's not just a loss for traditional owners, but a genuine loss of heritage for the country as a whole. The company estimates it spent about $1 million fighting the case.
The court said this must serve as a warning to the mining industry, as there's a risk that some companies might be willing to weigh up the fines associated with desecrating a site against the financial gains. Some traditional owners believe the fine is too low to prevent this from happening again.
Phoebe Stewart, Lateline.